not like other guys. I can tell that you have played it safe your whole life. So let's get naughty and break a couple rules tonight. Sneak in a movie, no one will ever know. Then run on private property and hold each other close. Beneath the moonlight, I've got a fun idea. Lean and kiss a cheek and gently whisper in your ear. Let's steal a car tonight. Commit a felony with me and drive until the sunrise. Let's steal a motherfucking car tonight. Be young and alive. So let's commit some crimes. Hey, I like you. I got your flowers. Let's get some coffee. Look deep in my eyes and tell me about your family. We can hold hands, then you can watch me shoot cocaine into my eyes and rock a memory. Let's steal some art tonight. What's a few Picassos when you're on a sexy date night? Let's steal some precious fucking art tonight. Young and alive. And cross some state lines. Or, you know, we could go a little more traditional. Go for a walk, watch a movie. Actually, there's a really nice flower exhibit at the Botanical Gardens. Ninja Brian was just telling me about that last week. He loved it. Wait, you know what? Fuck it! Let's kill some guy tonight. We're holding hands and laughing while we shank him in the starlight. Let's take a motherfucking life tonight. Young and alive. Which I can see for that guy. Yeah! Let's kill 5 guys tonight. Then share a cherry cola while we blast a savage drive-by. Let's kill 10 guys tonight. You know what? First date, let's pump the brakes on the murders. Let's kill 5 guys tonight. I'll take you back to your place and we'll craft a perfect alibi. Man, we had fun tonight. We're young and alive. And you can call me anytime. Good first date. Want to do it again next week? No? Oh, all right.
Are wait, no, that doesn't work with how big I am. One sec. One sec. One sec. Are are we live? Yes, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Friday stream. Another week survived. I miss midweek streams. I gotta figure something out. For them. But today we are doing sort of what's becoming my usual Friday thing. We're gonna be having ourselves a nice, short, fun little multiplayer stream, doing some Slay the Spire, seeing how aggressively I can convince chat to carry my ass up this godforsaken Spire. But before we hippity hop our asses into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing today? I have had a week of slightly weird things happening. Nothing aggressively weird. Nothing aggressively crazy, but just a bunch of little weird things happening, just here and there and everywhere. Mostly at work. I have been spending most of my week at work, so that's where most of it's been. Yeah. For example, yesterday, Thursday, power went out. The entire block my work was at for like an hour and a half. It was hilarious because at one point, we were all just standing around looking out the window, feeling the office get hotter and hotter, and watching the traffic back up down on the street because the traffic lights went out. And so everyone was having to do like four-way intersection rules. And in LA, that gets you some funny shit where you'll see like a car coming out of the intersection and just 40, 50 cars backed up on the other side. It was like, glad that's not me. Glad that's not me right now. But that was fine. Oh gosh, we got paid for the whole time too, so that was pretty exciting. And today, I got to do something horrifying. Towards the end of the day, I ended up taking on a test case, which, as for the requirements testing, is very important, but is absolutely obnoxious. I had to go through the entire settings section of a large video game and check it for hardware accuracy for one of the hardware companies that's gonna be in it. But I had to check it in French. So this means I had two Excel sheets open on one page that included a list of all of the acceptable terms for hardware, such as like controller, button, joystick, console, in English, and then their French correspondence. And I had two desktops open with one version of the game in English and one version in French. And I had to go settings, first tab, controller. Ah, the word is controller. Acceptable term in French, monnaie. All right, the title of this section is correct. We'll click into the section. First thing, controller layout. Controller, monnaie, looks great. Let's click on it. Ah, the title has controller in it, the description has controller in it, and the subheader has controller in it. Yep, there's monnaie, there's monnaie, there's monnaie. Oh, it has the word button here. Look for button. Okay, so monnaie, touche, monnaie, touche, monnaie, touche. Stick. Oh, yep, it has to be joystick. What's this thing? The motion control function? Oh, that's a few words, right? They don't have a specific. Whenever referring to the motion control, they have to use the full term motion control function. In French, fonction de motion a mouvement. Oh god. Oh god. So, if you could imagine how deep into tabs in a video game settings you could get looking for any hardware terminology and cross-referencing it for a different language, small, shortened, and full-length versions of the terminology, and going word by word. I did not help myself. As this check took me over an hour, at one point I had headphones on, and I went to YouTube, and I made a choice that I think wasn't a good choice, as I started playing a song called Je suis fatigué. For those who don't know, that is French for I am tired. There is a YouTube comedian song guy who has a song that's great, and I love it. And I think it caused me to go a little insane while I was half reading French, and I just kept hearing the words over and over as I put it on loop. Je suis, was it? Let's hear. Je suis français. I am French. Je suis fatigué. And I am tired. Parlez-vous français? Do you speak French? Donde ne le veut pas? You don't? Fuck you. And it was just that for a loop for 20 minutes of me half reading French to make sure terminology matched everywhere it was supposed to. I ended up messing up at one point though, because I found a place where it said, what was it? The up directional button. And I found out there was a French phrase for that whole thing, which was directionales, like, touche directionales hautes, I think, or whole. You don't pronounce the T, I think. And I found, I'm like, I highlighted it, showed where it was different, posted a picture, and like, oh no, they're using the shortened version, which is also acceptable for the standard. So I had to go and cross-reference the short and be like, yep, it is. Okay, cool. So the last hour of my workday was me vaguely reading French, and it drove me a little insane. And it made me happy when the day ended and I got to come home to all of you little guys. And I was so excited. I was so excited for the stream. People were hopping in early. People were saying hi. People were being exciting. And then someone showed up. Gwen. Where'd you go, Gwen? You were here. You showed up, made fun of me, told me to die, lied to my chat, and then left, you coward. Sorry about the egg. I know it took a second ride, but there's your egg. Anyone know where she went? Does anyone see Gwen? I need to yell at her. I need to convince her to hop into my fucking Discord chat. I need to yell at her. Even if she's not going to play the game. Oui, oui, mon soeur. Yeah. What is it? Comme ci, comme ça. Oh my god. But yeah, so that was a big chunk of my day today. I've been playing Elden Ring for like 2.5 hours. I have no idea if my brain is totally fried. I don't know if Elden Ring really fries your brain. Definitely stresses you out. I had a buddy who tried to get it to fry his brain by spending hours fighting the final boss of the DLC. But you know, as long as you don't get sucked into that sort of thing, you tend to be okay. I hate everything. Crazy. What's wrong? Crazy. Tell me what's wrong. Vent to chat. Vent to all of us. It's important to socialize. Doing good. Eric just finished up drawing a creature for an RP session. Wanna see? Is it in the art channel? Right, if you drop it in the art channel, I would be more than happy to see your creature. Oh, I guess something interesting did happen. One of the other units in the strip center I work at got its electrical lines cut. Hell yeah. Because reasons, I learned that the electricity for the whole building goes through our store. Get it? Son, how you doing? Hi to you, son. And thanks for saying hi to everybody. Don't forget to say hi to Gwen. I know she's still here, just being silent. She wouldn't leave us like that. Not like a mean person. Hello, governor. Eric doing the Chinese routine on a video game menu. Yeah, basically. Gwen doesn't lie, you're lying. She lied to you guys. She said there was a collab coming up, and she hasn't coordinated anything with me. No, she's just been not streaming, so I can't even raid her annoyingly anymore. Rude. How rude. How dare she stop streaming and making my life more inconvenient with it? Also, Crazy, your emotes are cute as hell. Crazy does have the best rats. It's sent just base colors so far. Well, let me take a look. Oh my god. So is this a praying spider or a jumping mantis? Oh, wait, and you're giving it a little bonnet? What's it reminding me of? And you're watching Markiplier. I love the picture-in-picture, buddy. I love the picture-in-picture in the bottom left corner. Nailed it. This is reminding me of the Spider Girl from the, fuck, who, I always forget his name. He does, like, YouTube animations to some degree. It was a Western one with a guy who was, like, pretending to be an outlaw. And there was a spider girl, and they became bandits together, and they've had to fight death himself. There's a collab today with chat. There is a collab today with chat. Mostly it's me begging chat to carry my sorry ass up this spire, but you know, it'll be fine. And that's right, Wednesday, I knew I was going to be playing Slay the Spire, so I decided to launch it. I clicked the launch button, and the game crashed. I was like, huh. Well, that's weird. So I clicked the launch button again, and then the game crashed. Oh. So I clicked it one more time, and it crashed again. I'm like, all right. Be an extra today. So I decided to launch it as an admin, and the game crashed. And I'm like, uh-oh. This is what I had planned for Friday. This ain't good. So I looked up and they're like, oh yeah, this happens all the time. Here's 2 different launch arguments. Just plug them into Steam and that should be good. I'm like, okay. I put in the first argument, launch it. It crashes. Ooh. All right, we're going to do the other argument. Crashed. Let's see. I verified my files, tried to run it again, crashed. Okay. Uninstalled the game, reinstalled the game. Crashed. Hierarch by hierarch, Hyper-B. There he goes. Unstoppable. A real kid on a mission. Just want to say hi, don't worry, Hyper-B. You have a good fucking weekend. Anyway, I ended up having to run like a whole system update, and it seems to be running, but I'm just giving you all the lampshade. If shit starts going weird, I apologize ahead of time. Gonna play some Phasma with my friends, go hunt those ghosts. Get the shit out of those ghosts. It's demonic in nature, very icky. Oh, someone's not a fan of jumping spiders. Listen. I understand most people's fear of spiders. However, jumping spiders are adorable. They're fuzzy and they have giant eyes and they're little tiny beans. And I will not appreciate jumping spider slander around here, okay? I know what you're talking about, and I have no idea. Is it the one with a similar style to Has Been Hotel? I don't know if it's a similar style to Has Been, but what? He also worked on what? Killer robots? Killer drones? Killer robot drones? You know what I'm talking about. He's like Liam? Yeah, Liam Vicker? No. Is it? What's happening? Yeah, it's Liam Vickers. And the Spider Girl I'm thinking of is the character from Cliffside, that animation. Listen, I like a lot of what Liam Vickers does. And the one thing about about him that absolutely tickles me is how he unapologetically has the most obvious type in the world. Where if you look at every single piece of media this man has ever produced, there is always a sociopathic slash yandere girl immediately adjacent to a dorky guy. And that's just, alright, Leo. Alright, buddy. I see, homie, but you gotta put just a little bit more of a veil over it, my dude. I love it, man. I love how readable he is. I'm alert to play Terraria, mate. All right, Ryan. You have fun with Terraria. Jumping spiders are great. Thank you. I'm scared of spiders, but jumping spiders are the exception. That's all I ask. I will not ask people to overcome their fear of spiders. I will make the argument that jumping spiders should not be feared. I was referencing the meme, the old meme. Old meme. It's demonic in nature, very icky? What old meme? Son, I might need more to go off of that. Speaking of spiders, I was having a conversation with some people at work today because our one of the games we're working on has a setting in it called arachnophobia setting. And I have controversial opinion, y'all. Controversial opinion. There are many games out there now. Many games. It's one of the most common phobia settings I think there is. Now have arachnophobia settings. What is it? Monster Hunter Wilds has the arachnophobia setting that turns all their spiders into slimes. Satisfactory has their arachnophobia setting, which turns all of their spiders into PNGs of two-dimensional cats. And then what was it? Grounded had their arachnophobia setting, which slowly pulled features off of the spiders until they became eldritch abominations, much worse than spiders to see chasing you in the dark. And I have a controversial opinion. I think any game that has an arachnophobia setting needs to also have an arachnophile setting. I want a setting that makes everything more spidery. Listen. If we're gonna have every game have a setting to make spiders less scary, I just want every game to also have a setting that makes everything more spidery. Come on, couldn't y'all just imagine you're playing a game, you go to the settings, you flip on the arachnophile setting, and all the NPCs get additional arms, legs, and mandible? Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be a delight? Oh god, son, what is this? I have never seen this before, son. I have never heard this audio before. I do not understand what's happening. Arachnophile setting just gives all spiders 2D rosy cheeks, blush add-on. Nah, the arachnophile setting makes all spiders go through the, what is it, the DLSS filter. It makes them all photorealistic and closer. Every spider that appears on camera in our game will appear 5 feet closer than they actually are, and photorealistic. I guess you just don't know. I don't know, son. I don't know. But, that's really all I wanted to talk about is my ideas of arachnophile settings, power outages, and having to learn French on the fly. I hope y'all have been having good weeks. How have you all been up to? Anybody getting up to anything really fun this weekend? I have no solid plans, but I do know I want to go out and do something. I'll figure something out. Worst case, I might just go out and find. So there's this like area by the water that's like a 45-minute drive away from me. I've been wanting to go with some friends, but the problem is if I want to go out there, I want to hit up the bars and the restaurants out there, which means I would want to drink, which means I wouldn't want to drive out there because then I wouldn't be able to drive back, you know? So I gotta figure out a good time to like make it worth it. To do like, you know, the Uber ride, to like pay for Uber to go out there and back. And I don't know. Wait, oh, there's something you need to see, the 40K April Fool's video? You don't mean the musical, do you? Do you mean the musical Little Pink? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if that's April Fool's, dude. I think they're just making a 40K musical. Yes, the musical. Oh. What's happening? Why are we not screen capping Slay the Spire? I'm hearing Slay the Spire, but we are not seeing Slay the Spire. Capture specific window. Slay the Spire. This. What is happening? Hey, I mentioned that it was crashing a lot the other day, and I had to do some repair stuff, so maybe one of those is breaking it. 1 second, we're closing it. I'll make sure I don't have any weird settings, okay? Manage. Now we'll go to properties. I have no launch settings going. I'll stop it running as admin, right? So that'd be what? Manage local files. 1 second. Unless you browse local files, application properties, compatibility. No longer run this automatically as admin. We'll close that up. Yeah, that and stop making fun of me, Lil Pink. I will throw bottle caps at you. Okay, we'll try that. We'll try that as a first thing. Because that was one of my changes. That was it. Okay, apparently running as administrator prevents us from screen capping. That makes no sense to me, but whatevs, whatevs, whatevs. Is that it? Yeah, host, standard. How do I not see the invite? That was another thing I changed. Alright, nope, we're closing the game. Sorry, 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I turned off, what was it? Launch with, Steam overlays, which means I can't invite people. 1 second. Alright, last one. I've got it. We've got it. We're all good. We're doing great. So then I have an important question, everybody in chat. Who wants to play multiplayer, assuming I can get this up and running today? We have, of course, 3 slots to get everybody in. Don't you start laughing, P. If you start laughing, I'm going to make it my goal to make you die. Host standard. There's the invite button. Although, at a glance, what's funny is I think I can literally see 3 people who want to play right now. Me? Let me guess. Is it gonna be V, Crazy, and Little Pink who want to play right away? Are those the 3 people who want to play some multiplayer? Oh, look, 3 people who want to play some multiplayer. Alright. So here's the question to you 3. We've done a lot with you 3 before. So I'm wondering if we need to make sure we're keeping things interesting. Do we want to do an all for one? I was playing before I pulled stream up. How you? Hell yeah, V. How did you know? Well, the top of my Steam friends list who was currently playing Slay the Spire was you 3 asshats. Now, if you guys are like, ugh, I don't want to do an all for one again, we've done that a couple of times. I'm good to not do it. I'm just asking. Alright, it seems like we might be doing it then. Well, then let's get into it and let's see what we do. It's like, congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Thanks, Restream.io. I appreciate you letting me stream to things for free. Lightning. Alright, we'll see how much lightning we can produce. I don't remember what it was recently. But I think recently I saw someone on Reddit who had got into streaming who was talking about like how much they were paying for different things, like paying for a model, paying for different like editing things and what have you. And they're going over everything and they were talking about how expensive it is to even get up and started as a streamer, you know? And in my head I was like, yeah, you know, buying a computer can be really fucking expensive, getting a good mic. Sometimes, depending on how your model and the whole thing works, you might need a good camera. Seeing 1 elite, 2 elite, 3 elite. I'm down for 3 elites. Yeah, I'm down for that route. But then it occurred to me, because they started talking about paying for, like, video editing software and photo editing software. And in my mind, I went, yeah, well, I mean, you know, I paid for a good computer. I paid for monitor. Hi, David in YouTube chat. How you doing? How you doing? I'm terribly sorry if you're one of my usuals on Twitch and I don't recognize you. Because I don't. But if you're someone new over on YouTube, how you doing? Welcome. I'm Eric. Yes, that one. I'm a pudgy little tardigrade who likes to play video games. And today we're playing Slay the Spire with chat. And by that, I mean I'm making them carry me. Yeah, we're playing only Defect, Darnaz. Don't you worry. But then I just started running the numbers in my head. I'm like, okay, so if we skip the computer, if we skip the microphone, right? What did I actually buy to do all of my streaming stuff? And I'm like, well, I just used my old shitty phone I already had as my camera to capture my beautiful facial movements. I use chill. Who's not chill right now? Be more chill. Yeah, we're taking colorless. Ooh. I think I'm a fisticuffs. I love fisticuffs. It's just a high quality card in my opinion. But then I'm like, okay, so yeah, I just use my old phone, so I didn't really have to buy a new webcam or nothing for anything like that. Let's see here, for all of my photo editing, whether it's for my thumbnails or for making memes or for making hats or anything, I use the free photo editor GIMP. For doing video editing, I use what was it? I used my want to make sure I always get the VSDC free video editor to do all my basic editing, and then I use the free features in what is it, CapCut, to do the captioning for my videos. And I just realized I don't know if I am just a cheap ass or if I'm just an extremely practical and frugal person. But I did realize outside of the games and the hardware, I really do not be spending money on this hobby. And it just made me kind of chuckle for a little bit because, like, obviously I do this very, weekend warrior-esque. I'm very hobbyist when it comes to this. I am most definitively, as many of you, I imagine, would say, not a truly professional VTuber out here in the VTubing world. Well, I think I do pretty right. Like, obviously, my shorts are not coming out on time all the time, but I think they're pretty okay quality. My thumbnails, I think, are pretty fucking solid. I think I do above average for someone who spends literally nothing on the software that they use. There is only orb. Oh, are we all going hardcore orb? I'm sorry, they offered me like a wound thing, so I thought I should have been setting up to do the like the garbage card builds, you know, like you get a bunch of like status effect cards and then you do shit with them. But are we just going holy orb? Because we could do that. I could reorient real quick. Nah, bro tardy? What do you mean, Seth? Pro tardy? Now, are you saying I am bro? I'm just making a joke. Hey, we can. We could do it. I like Cool Head. Cool Head's an interesting one. Very efficient. Who needs health when you've got money? Whoa. Yay. Yeah. Oh no, it's the bird. I get my lightning. No lightning? God damn. All of my defense, half of my strikes, and almost none of my unique cards. Insane. Alright. right, well, we're getting into it. We're getting set up, and we're going to be doing great. Gwen, if you're here, I would love to chat with you on Discord if you want. I won't for... Wait, did I miss David respond? David never responded. Darness, I see you're over in YouTube chat. Do you know where David went? I missed David already.
Hey, he's back!
Did you scare? What? How you doing, Wit? It's been well over a week since I think I've heard from you last. How you doing? How you doing? How's your week going? And how's your weekend shaping up, my dude? Nah, Gwen left. Gwent? Sorry. No, I don't believe that. I don't think Gwen would have just left. I think Gwen cares about all of you too much to have just left without saying anything. That's what I think. No, I think he just left. No, David. I'm here now. I appreciate you trying, Darness. Hey, maybe Queenie will show up. Maybe Queenie will show up and rule the YouTube chat for us. Alright, I feel like there was a lot of defensive shit happening. Alright, how much lightning we got? So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18... 21, 24, 10 damage. Can I do 10 damage? I can only do 9. Can any of you sneak in 1 more damage? 17. That wasn't how I mathed it out. Rude. I think technically it just dead the lightning, so whatevs. I have 1 focus of 7. I got Gira! Alright, so I need to do hits. Ooh, Storm Lightning. Well, Barrage? We'll do Barrage, and we'll see if we can go Orb. Taking a break from hose cleaning, trying to get back into shape, so I've been tired and suffering from joint pain. Oof, I'm sorry to hear that. Still, good for you. Get out there, get fucking shredded. Increase the average effectiveness at combat of my entire chat. I need you all to be on average combat ready. That does not mean I need all of you combat ready. But I need all of us on average to be combat ready, okay? So just keep that in mind, chat. Why? I haven't come up with a reason yet. I'm sure we'll find one. God, wait, I want to know, there's the one free strike that Defect gets, right? That does, like, all of his lightning. Is that only his lightning, or can we strike someone with everyone's lightning? That's one of my favorite Defect cards. I feel like it isn't even a good card, but I do like it. House, I'm not cleaning anyone's hose. Hey, you're the one who said you were doing hose cleaning. Don't blame me. No, we're probably gonna see it, hopefully. Alright, that is a big-ass strike. Okay, 1 block would get me full blocked. Do we feel like we're getting anywhere near lethal? Nah, he'll probably be below 20, but I don't think he'll actually get low enough. But like 1 strike. Yeah. Ooh, I didn't think he'd get down to 11, though. Sorry, V. Bing, bing. Hot fix seems solid. Now, Game Piece is really solid for the Defect if you're going for the play every power deck. However, I got the Giria, which gives me 1 strength at every rest site, so I feel like getting the 1 extra strength of Vajra is a little like I kind of have to do. Let's go. Crazy, did you win that? Is that what happened there? Yeah, Crazy got the game piece. What's in your deck? Loop is the... Do you have 1 power? Crazy, did you fight for game piece when you have 1 power? Dab? Da baby. I haven't seen anymore. Alright, buddy. Let's hear. We do cool. Okay, so I'm gonna have 3. Yeah, hey, that'll be a really good barrage. Ooh, okay, really good barrage. Understood. Yeah, okay, so I'm just building for barrage, right? So I want to get more orbs. Or more multi-hit, really. Anything to get me more multi-hit. That's the real thing I need to go for. I am far from combat effective still, but I know how to put down a base of fire. Hell yeah. That's pretty based. Alright, wait, are we at slow 160, 180? God damn, okay. And guess what, y'all? We drew enough cards for me to do this. Alright, we might... Oh my god, we were 1 damage short of killing him before his first attack turn. That's fucking awesome. Alright, I don't know what this means. I think this means we do really good race down damage, right? That's gotta be what that means. Rocket Punch, pretty okay. Not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm more so looking for what, like a muck up strike? Or the one that exhausts all of the status cards and hits for each one. Both of those would be really good for like my fucking gonna have 4 passive strength. Too bad we didn't get an event. God, could you imagine if I had Giria, Vajra, and the Jade Sword? That could go insane. Yeah, I think I'll just strike dual cast. I don't think it's worth it to barrage. Because we'll only have 1 orb anyway. Alright, y'all, we need to go a little quicker. The fact we didn't get him half health has me a little nervous. I got data disc, passive 1 focus. Alright, we'll leave the orbs to you. Ah, who gave me energy? Oh, I can overclock into Rocket Punch, I think, right? That's how that works? Yeah! Free Rocket Punch. And I could overclock again. And then if I cool head... Oh, I was hoping I'd pull Barrage there. Alright. So I can get 8 block just for my Frost. It means I'll take a little bit of damage, but I want to put a little bit more on him. I don't like how healthy he is before his next turn. I'm willing to take some damage to make sure he's weak enough, because if we get 6 infections in our deck, like right off the top, I'm gonna be so fucking nervous. Alright, wait, okay. Well, all of my attacks are going back in my hand. Let me see the math. Let me see where everything comes out. Can we focus on this guy? I'm down for that. Boost away so I have a little more block. I'll do... Oh, no, it'd be lightning dual cast. No point then. We're set up. We're doing okay. We're getting through it. Ouch. 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 Alright, we did get a whole stunned turn against them, so that's solid. I have a sweeping strike, so I have a little bit of AoE damage, but I don't have any good consistent AoE damage. Any of y'all set up for AoE? Now let's see this dual cast. Alright, that took someone out. Alright. We'll just work down the line, try to get as few infections going as possible. Who needs AoE when you've got lightning? Well, it lets you have more consistent. What is it? Is it a power or a skill? There's something that makes your lightning hit everything. But I don't remember if it's like a power that's permanent or if it was a skill that was for one turn. Oh, fuck. There is the thing that makes your lightning AoE. Well, goddamn. Alright, y'all. Bag of marbles for everybody. A in smokestack. I'm already producing quite a bit of status cards, so that should be good. Old game? I thought there was one in this game, too, though. Oh. Alright, we're gonna get goofy with it. We're gonna get goofy. We're gonna get stupid. Just buy everything. Let's go. And then we're gonna do our last Gira workout, too. I have glass for AoE, I guess. Glass is interesting. Glass is an orb. I'm not super in love. I don't like its effect. I don't like its tick down effect. I wish it was just a, like, 1 damage, like, execute to everybody, you know? And then there were more cards in it to make it, like, do more. I prefer a thing that starts bad and that you build up to. This idea of the one orb that starts good and then just gets worse ticking down. I just don't like. That's just not my vibe. I understand the balance of it. It's just not my vibe, you know? Now let's cool head, see if we get our smokestack. Oh, no smokestack. Oh, smokestack. Yay! Oh, wait, but then I have no block. Oh, do I barrage? I'll get 2 from Frost. No, we'll set up full orbs. I'm gonna take full damage to just set everything up. God damn, homeboy, you putting everything out. Get his ass. I've never been good at working with it, but I do love darkness. I think darkness is my favorite orb because, like, there's something about it that it's got, like, insane vibes to it, but I've never been good at actually setting it up, unfortunately. God damn. Yo, Kelstra, what up with you? How's your week been, my guy? You doing anything fun for this weekend? I have an egg on my head. People don't want you to know this, but I do it in real life, actually. Whenever people do the egg redeem, a real, actual egg goes on my head. This is just how VTube Studio chooses to display it to all of you. Let me tell you, the people that the apartment buildings send to clean the different apartments every, like, month or so are very confused by the amount of egg on the floor here. I'm not going to explain it to them. So I got lightning, block, 5 blocks, not going to make or break anything here. It was a busy week, but now I got the weekend off. Just going to be chilling, catching up on shows, play some games. Anything you know you're going to be watching? I have been keeping up with, what, Invincible? Was the show I've been, like, actually watching, you know? And there was something I wanted to watch. There was something I'm like, ooh, I should catch this, but I haven't. I can't even remember what it was. I had something on a list. I had something like, alright, I'll go try to watch this. It was like a show or something, but don't remember. The Pit and Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. Wait, the pit? All right. I need you to know. I know somebody who I think did background work on one episode of the pit, and I think that's all I'm legally allowed to say. But I just find it very funny now when people bring up the pit. It makes me chuckle. Y'all, I don't want to go too far out on a limb here, but I think Hidden Gem might be fucking broken. It is a crazy good card. I heard someone say at one point that they were already planning on nerfing it. Which, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I'd want to nerf Hidden Gem, but still make it awesome. I think, instead of making it more expensive, for example, I think I'd be fine if they took it down to replay 1. You know, just slightly slow it down without actually, like, nerfing it, you know? I think I'd be pretty okay with that. So what could get replay? Oh, just a block card? Boring. Wow. Hell yeah. Good job, all defects. Hyper Beam! Ooh, modded is good. Modded is solid. Yeah, we'll take modded. Hidden Gem's like the coolest card in the game. I don't know. Like, I understand where that vibe comes from. I feel like, though, more so Hidden Gem makes cards into the coolest card in the game, is what I want to say. Where I understand, I just feel like it instantly makes other cards really, really cool, but it alone is only, like, averagely cool, you know? So that's a 3 and a late shop, so I do kind of like that. I just want to see if we can get more events, because I know we have 2 events. Mid shop won't be as good. We go into 1 elite, 2 elite, 3 elite. So we do have another 3 elite and shop route over here. That would get us 1, 2, total of 2 more events. I don't know if you guys have a strong, like, I think this shop on Route 1, for example, is going to be better than this shop, because that shop's much later. But I like how many more events Route 2 has. What are y'all feeling? What are your thoughts between Route 1 and Route 2? In between routes 1 and 2, my vote is well, someone has a strong opinion, so I'm down to go with the strong opinion. It would have been very funny for us to go through the. Yeah, no. That does remind me. Oh my god. So, this is just one of the funny things. This is just classic, I think, office communication. So, I ran into a thing where I was just solving a problem, right? And I had a question that I needed answered just by anyone else who was on my team who was working on it. And my question basically boiled down to, hey, so we have 2 versions of a thing that I'm seeing here. Or no, what was it? Shit, what was it? It was just fucking hilarious how it caught me. Oh yeah, like I mentioned, we were looking at French, but when you have French for things, you have like 2 versions of French. Yes, the turn's going to take a minute because I'm telling a story, and you 3 have to deal with it. Where there is, for example, Canadian French versus European French. And because of what we were testing, I was assigned to look at Canadian French. And I immediately hit a thing where I'm like, hey, look, I'm seeing the European French version of a phrase here. Is the version we're doing supposed to be one version or the other? Basically, what version of this should I be looking at? And I got a response that was like, no, we're doing the French version. And I'm just like fighting the urge to be like, I am aware. We're doing the French version. My question was, which French version, please? And it was just such a... Like, alright, listen, homie. I don't know if you're getting cute with me or if you're misinterpreting what I'm asking. But there are many types of French, and I need to know for the test case which one we're doing. Oh shit, which one of you is running Jackpot? Jackpot is a weird card. Jackpot is a card that I want to love because it's hysterical, but 100% it always gives me the most mixed results, which is what it's supposed to. It's what it's supposed to do. But 153 block. I'm fucking sorry. What? I feel like this guy might get a little too buffed for multiplayer. Oh, never mind. I guess he's just dead for multiplayer is what I meant to say. Excuse me, Tunneler. I am the idiot here, and I apologize. You were in fact... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You see, when you guys are in chat, and you send me off on tangents, and y'all are always so proud of yourselves when I go off on tangents, you don't see the real cost of the tangents, do you? You don't see what really happens. But once you're in... Once you're in a game with me and having to actually deal with the fact of what my tangents mean for my gameplay, suddenly you all start realizing the real cost of what you're doing. So I have Exterminate and Barrage. I want to play both. I want to make sure I'm full on orbs. Do I have 4 orbs left? Yeah, I did modded. Alright, so I can do a draw. Ah, shit. Didn't get it, though. Goddamn, I love having 4 fucking strength. I wish I had gotten the Jade Sword. If I could have, by default, been at 7 strength, that would have been awesome. I would be having so much fun with the multi-hit build right now. Oh, homie, I'm so sorry. You're fucking dead. Poor little creature. I shouldn't take it, but I'm going to. I love the card. I love the Tesla Strike. What's been crazy is when I've been playing multiplayer with like some friends of mine on Discord, I always just draw Kirby. When people are taking too long on like picking things, I just keep drawing Kirby. And I'm always playing the Brian David Gilbert bit in my head about him trying to discover what Kirby is. You draw a big circle and a big smile. You dot the I's, and what do you have? It's Kirby. It's just fun to antagonize you. Fuck you. I'll kick your ass. Is that why Gwen does it? Monsters, all of you. Unforgivable. God damn, which one of you is giving me infinite energy? Stop that. Get some help. I told you I have energy surge. Yeah, but you know. I keep not knowing when I'm going to suddenly have 8 energy. It's not me, but I'm getting it too, and it's nice. I'm giving people cards. I upgraded so it's +3. Got any plans for the weekend? I keep meaning to do something, because now I finally got my first 3 paychecks. That's a whole story, Kelstra. I don't know if you were here for the telling of it. But I finally got them. And the main thing, the first thing I want to do is actually like go out, you know? And there's like this place that's down near Long Beach that's like this big old dock, right? And it's got a bunch of different bars and restaurants on it. And I want to go out there. Thing is, because I want to go to bars and restaurants, I don't want to just drive out there because then I won't be able to drink. So I want to get an Uber, but I would only want to pay for a fucking LA Uber prices. I'm going to get like all of my buddies going out with me. So I need to figure out a time when I can convince all of my friends to go at the exact same time so we can all get an Uber together. So it's like, it's the D&D coordinating sort of thing. Yeah, that place is cool. Wit, unless you're going to tell me what famous big-ass boat is out by the thing I'm talking about, I don't believe you know what I'm referencing. Definitely draw modded upgrade could be pretty good. Draw 2 on the rocket punch could be solid. So give me no more hits. You know, we'll do the hidden gem. I don't remember because I was hammered. You have no clue what I'm even talking about. The Titanic close, Marcial. How you doing, Marcial? I feel like it's been a hot second since you've been here. How have things been, my guy? How's your weekend going? That one seafood place is great. Oh, the one seafood place by the dock? Damn, Wit, you're figuring it out. You're definitely not just cold reading right now. You're 100% solving it. I believe you. Thrumming axe would be funny, but I'm thinking ahead. What do we put on top? Quill's only gonna draw 1. Hot fix, lightning ball. Yeah, that'll be the best I can do. 3 elites and no camps. Let's go. I believe in us. Then again, this are the tier 2 elites, which honestly, part of me thinks is worse than the fucking 3rd floor elites. Which is a horrifying concept. Maybe it's because I'm more likely to avoid the elites on the last floor, but I just have worse memories of almost all of them on this floor. I'm at 26 goddamn armor, okay. Avoid, nah, attack has been easier. I do that for the first 2 floors, Seth. I tend to chill out a little on the 3rd floor. The 3rd floor for me tends to be, alright, if we have a good setup, we'll take a lot of bosses. But let's be a little more careful here. Wait! Oh, I hidden gemmed when there weren't any cards in my draw pile. Fuck. I fucked up. Then again, there wouldn't have been any cards for me to play either. Mimi's! Oh my god, Mimi's playing Slay the Spire! Epic. Is that a 45 damage jackpot? God damn, that was a jackpot. Kind of need the orb slot. Marcio, bodily I feel quite fine, but mentally I doubt everything I do. Like, everything I want to draw, I wonder if other people will like, and I can't justify just to draw for myself. Heck, just now I changed my pants. Thought these freshly washed pants are cozy. Do I deserve... No, Seth. I'm sorry, you're going through, like, a combination of an anxiety attack with so I do multi-hits, which is why I'd really like this. Whenever you use a potion, let's start with vigor. I'll take the start with vigor then, whatevs. I'm not fighting, but you know what? No, we're all fighting for the oh shit. What is it? What's the term? Imposter syndrome. But like, hey, Marcial, I have always loved the art you've done, and I don't know what's going on where you're like, I can't just draw for myself. I don't know if there's something specific going on or whatevs, but I just want you to know, I think the shit you draw always comes out looking fucking fantastic and super you. There are always, I almost always, when I'm scrolling and I see one of your things, like, oh, is that a Martial thing? Yeah, it is. But I hope whatever it is, I hope you're able to get through it, because I do like seeing your work. I love seeing everything you do. And I'm not just saying that because you've done much tardigrade art. I am partly saying it because you have done tardigrade art before, but that's not the only reason I'm saying it. Maybe you should post more art to our Discord then. We'll show you love. Alright, y'all, do you think our lightning will pop all of the eggs? Hey! Fucking hell yeah. Let's get it. Smokestack. Hotfix. Ooh. After hotfix, we'll be able to test the coil with some pretty good focus. Oh, and I have the insane energy turn. Okay. More lightning. Fuck yeah. I don't have enough draw, I think, to really get away with super critical. It'd be cool to get super critical, but I just feel like I don't actually have the... Alright. Let's see if we've got the AoE for this bitch. Ooh, I do have Exterminate. Do we have Vulnerable? Right! No, I have Bag of Marbles, so all of them are vulnerable. Let's go. 16 is not enough blocks, so I'll throw one more defensive card out. Hey, did anyone else get Exterminate? I know one of you got Squash, but we all got offered Exterminate or Squash, right? Did all of you take Squash? I took Squash. Yay! I'm very thankful for that, but like, I don't know what is exactly going on. Like, I feel like I'm getting a panic attack just from hearing you complimented. I can only describe as being super calm, but also completely erratic and anxious. Hey, I think you might be an artist, Marcial. From what I've heard from most of the artists I know, I don't think it gets better. Is there anything we could do to try to reduce damage a smidge? Aaron, that is a smidge. The lightning. Let's go. I'm not even playing cards. These bitches got this dude dead to rights. Wait, is Claw no longer all the Claw cards in your deck? Is it all Claw cards? Hold on. Hold up. Increase damage to all Claw cards. Okay, well, even though I'm not running the dedicated Claw deck, I literally have to take Claw. Literally have to if it's gonna do all cards. You have 5 to gain additional damage for each other player that has attacked the enemy. We play so many attacks. Can I also uproar? You know, let's get stupid with some of this. 31 cards in this deck. Insanity. Claw is law. Claw. What are we fighting, guys? Cease. Less. Discharge. Wait, what's the dragon? What's the dragon that I'm actually thinking of? What's the Gape dragon? Y'all know what I'm saying, right? Y'all know Gape Dragon, right? From Dark Souls. Everyone knows who I'm talking about, right? Even though I don't even remember the name of who I'm talking. Gaping Dragon. Is it just called Gaping Dragon? Hold on. Nope. Dark Souls Gape Dragon. I'm not looking at chat. I have to see what fucking Google gives me. If all I do is Google Gape Dragon. Yeah, it's the Gaping Dragon. That is insanity. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Whoever named the Gaping Dragon. You out here having too much fun. It is Gaping Dragon. It is. Oh my god. You know what would be amazing against this guy? If you had multiple people on your team with the goddamn bronze scales. Don't worry, guys. I have one copy of Claw, so I'll slightly help anyone who's doing a lot of Claw. You know, what is this guy actually called? The Insatiable, right? The Insatiable with his wide open freak mouth. Uproar is going to absolutely fuck me this fight. God damn, 44, let's go. I have 2 full hands worth of dazes in my deck now, so we'll see what happens. Gulp. Hey y'all, if we could kill him right now, I would greatly appreciate that, okay? Okay. Fuck it. Let's just put all the dazes into my deck. Just do it, you coward. Alright, well, y'all. Do I die 21? No, I'll have like 7 health left, right? Hell yeah. Just barely. We just did 114 damage. Oh, I got my own data disk. Nice. Ceaseless Discharge, Claw is Law. Gape. Drake. Yay! I think I found the kill card. What's your kill card? Give it to me. I have more Feral than Claw. Oh, Feral makes Claw better. Feral makes every 0 cost card better? Yes. Does one of you have Ceaseless Top? Did I just see a Ceaseless Top? Psychopaths. All of you are psychopaths with your builds. I think it's a combination of getting better at art and having a lot of ideas lately. It's just that with every idea, I feel the need to defend it against self-doubt. The more ideas I collect, the more doubt. Hey, man. Hey. Here's all I'm going to say. As someone who loved your Monster Hunter version of my tardigrade having defeated a dragon, my vote is you just do whatever's fucking vibing with you right now. People who like your style, who like your artwork, are always going to be hyped to see what you're into at the moment. So just keep that in mind. Not even so much of like, just do whatever you want, you know? But like, people are going to be excited to see what you're getting into. That's part of why every VTuber does a half an hour to an hour long yap session at the beginning of their stream, so that they can share what's going on for them, what they're into. Because that's just a huge thing for anybody who's consuming content, artwork, anything that other people are making. I want to know what you're fucking into. If I wasn't interested in what you're interested in, why would I be fucking trying to check your shit, you know? I need card cycling. I need slightly more draw. Actually, I need to heal, but you know, what else is new? Wait, is this my replay overclock? Y'all want to see me draw way too many cards? Y'all want to see me do it again? Alright, y'all, who's ready for replay 3? Fucking, what is it called? Burn something? With smokes. Overclock with burn stack. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna need a few minutes. I'm drawing a lot of cards right now, okay? Oh, my other overclock. Let's go. Eric, I forgot to tell you about the creator I drew. The DM told me they massacred a village, and I drew them. Hey, good job massacring a village. I'm rooting for you. Well, I guess I'll do another claw. How'd the massacre come out? Is it colorful? God forbid a woman has hobbies. Hey, sometimes you just gotta let them draw the massacre. God, I hate how his gaping, insatiable mouth undulates at me. Oh yeah, I forgot I have the razor tooth. I really shouldn't even be worried about upgrading cards, technically. No, I'm gonna use one of my power potions. You know what? Trash to treasure works. I don't have the most status creation, but I do have a little bit. So we can have fun with that. Do 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 do. Do 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 it healthy. He's been squashed. Alright, 16 damage, pretty rough, but I get hit for 36. Wait, I have an energy potion. I'm gonna do it. Alright, where we got? What? He's 1/3 essentially down? So we still have a long way to chew. Holy crap. This guy's so healthy. Claw. Free strike. Alright, quick. Someone draw me more cards. Thank you. Thankies. Thank you, sisters. Appreciate that. Try to keep in mind. Thank you very much again. Of course, Marcial. And you know, if you ever need to get your energy back, you can't always just draw more tardigrades and send them our way. I will not complain. Alright, you know, a 3 replay block was a pretty good block, I think. Oh, shit. People taking damage. Alright. Well, smokestack, overclock, flash of steel. back away lighting. We'll see what we do. It was Redondo Beach, not Long Beach. Place is called Pacific Fish Center and Restaurant. God damn, it was back in 2018. All right, the place I'm thinking about is the place that's by, what is it, St. Mary's? So if the place you're talking about is right near the St. Mary's haunted cruise line, then it's the place I'm thinking of. But I'm pretty sure the place I'm thinking of is by Long Beach, but I'm not 100% sure because I'm horrible with directions. Oof, y'all, this might be, nope, I have 25 block? Do you want to be block for me? What the fuck? Oh, wait, are you dead? Oh my god. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, yeah, he's dead to lightning. Holy shit, y'all have a lot of lightning. Get it. Get it, bros. Oh, yeah, we'll take machine learning. Just one additional draw? Machine learning is crazy. God, people have claws. Oh my god. Oh, they didn't. Okay, I was gonna say. Imagine if they give us the, everybody got maul. So you turn a random attack to your hand. I cause 0 this turn. Whenever you kill an elite upgrade. Well, I don't really care about upgrades. Remove cards. Is there anything I super want to remove? None of these are that great for me. Okay, we'll do crossbow. You know what? I don't even want to think. I'll just take whatever route you guys do. Redondo is west of Torrent. Homie, I have been here for less than a year. You're naming things I have no fucking clue about. I now have a 2-cost jackpot. Get it, my guy. Wait, you get to hit 3 cards with that. I know what effect you're talking about, crazy, right? So which 3 cards you hit? The claw. The claw. Got a fucking hidden gem. My focus strike, squash, and jag. Ooh, focus strike. Hell yeah. No, that's a nice card to have as a freebie now, right? High grade tardigrades as great. Hell yeah. Knew it. Oh wait, because you're feral, now your focus strike hits twice. That is insane and amazing. Well, I haven't been to LA since 2019 when I worked at Toyota. Toyota. Y'all, I have a gang up in my hand, so depending on how many attacks everyone puts out this turn. Oh, I'm gonna hold on to it because, like, I think, is he gonna die before gang up even goes? We 100% in the machine gun, dude. Holy shit, that's good. Fuck your royal poison. Oh, and I got the goddamn potion belt. Worst deal of my life. Alright. I take that back. Based entirely on what happened immediately afterwards. I'm coming. Sorry, I was drawing a little Kirby with bunny ears. Fuck off. Even have a shop we're hitting up? Ooh, I might ask we go to the shop? Oh no, we have a later shop. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna overclock, we're gonna snap, then we're gonna lightning. And then we're gonna rocket punch. And I could barrage. Well, we'll sweeping strike first. Ooh, gang up or barrage. We'll gang up. Yeah, gang up's gonna hit harder. Hirubagu, y'all defect gaming. We are defect gaming, and all of us are doing slightly different things too. I really thought it would end up all of us doing like the same shit. But nah, we all over the goddamn place, and I love it. How you doing, Hiru? I feel like we haven't chatted quite a bit. How's your week going? How's your weekend looking? And what all have you been up to? A lot of hot fixes out here. I'm banned from it. What did you do, Hiru? Did you pull off getting banned from Amazon? No, please, Hiru. What did you fucking do? I'm sorry, that's fucking just delightful to hear. I'm having a day. I'm banned from Amazon. Oh my god. Alright, that's a lot of Tesla coils, y'all. Who had Tesla in their coils? Oh shit. Oh no, I don't have any way to remove statuses yet. Fuck. Oh, I also have no block. Can I get the buffer power? Please, please can I have the power that gives me one buffer? I would greatly appreciate. Fucking skill, 100% skill, 0% luck. I believe in the heart of the cards. Who out there didn't believe in the heart of the cards? I know one of you didn't believe in the heart of the cards, and it didn't matter. I got them anyway. Heart of the cards. My account was closed when I tried to make a new account. It automatically holds it, then it closes. Yeah, you're trying to ban evade is what you're doing, Hiru. I'm sorry. I'm sorry this is happening to you, my guy. That sounds horrible. Fuck. What do I do? Lightning ball is good. Zap is fine. Just get all the lightning going. God, and I drew compact this turn, so I won't see it for next turn when I actually have all the goddamn burns in my hand. Because we're gonna hit a gem overclock. My deck is gonna have so many burns in it. Oh, this is gonna be rough to deal with. Wait, what did I hit with my replay? Ah, it's replay time. I need a block. I would love to barrage, but I have all the burns in my fucking hand right now. Wow. Well, my Tesla coil is replay 3, so I hope you all are excited for a bit of lightning. What do I got? I got 3 lightning, 1 ice, so pretty good turn. We'll hold on it. We'll see if we get any hot fixes to give us as much focus as possible. Flash of Steel, Claw, Beam, Overclock Strike. Wow. 5 free cards. I have family who has Amazon. I will see if I can if they can order it for me. I wish you all the goddamn best, my guy. I'm sorry. Ooh, gang up. Hell yeah. Focus Strike. Wait, that'll get us another focus. For our Tesla coil with 3 replay on it. Alright, is that all we got? Alright, here comes the lightning. And... damn. Alright, y'all, that was about the most damage I could do in one turn. That was like over 200 damage. I feel like it didn't do a lot. Alright, so I'm gonna have a compact, so I want to get as much draw off right now, get as many burns into my hand before I compact as possible. Alright, Overclock will give me a free Rocket Punch. Wait, Claw. Okay, now I can compact. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. Exterminate. Hell yeah. Nah, we good, y'all. Don't all of y'all be worrying like that. Well, no, who has Feral? Whoever has Feral should... okay, never mind. No one wanted to fight me for the play a lot of attacks card? No, we're all chill with Eric taking that? I feel like maybe the Frenzy Claw boy should have taken it. I feel so weird. Here's the thing about the Razor Tooth, is like, if you get it, it feels so weird to spend resources upgrading cards. Because it feels so much like you shouldn't be upgrading cards because all your cards are going to end up upgraded over the course of a combat anyway. Now, maybe powers. You know, there's obviously a thing where your powers aren't going to be able to be upgraded. What type of build you guys up to? I have nothing as my type. I have some compact and status building. I have 2 claws. I've got a little bit of focus with lightning strikes. I've got like multi hits with quite a bit of strength build. I'm a little all over the place, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I could describe what I have as a build. What are y'all doing? This girl's gonna turn off all our upgrades, and you're fighting the slow bro in the front. I hit whoever. That's one way to play crazy. And I acknowledge you for that. You've got some vibes and some energies for committing to that. I don't choose where lightning strikes. Alright, little pain. I'm talking about the attacks that were being played, more so than the lightning, but whatever. I like playing Huntress. She is fun. Huntress. Huntress? Who the fuck is Huntress? What the fuck are you talking about? There's Defect, Necrobinder, Regent, Silent. Silent, okay. Listen, the Huntress is a rad fucking name, but definitely not the knife lady. I would not call the lady with the throwing knives the Huntress. That's just me, though. That's just a me thing, I guess. I think Homeboy might be dead. And I don't wanna be too crazy here, but I think Homeboy might already be dead. Oof. Fuck it. Let's just get a bunch of uproars at this point. Why don't I just jam back my deck with nothing but uproars? So that my uproars can play uproars. I'm sorry, what is this? Oh! Yeah, let's do that! I don't know why my friend calls her Huntress due to being said in her bio, so I do sometimes. She's called Huntress in her bio? Since when? Oh my god, wait, do I have 3 plasmas? Yeah, right, the meteor strike gave me 3 plasmas. What am I gonna do with all these goddamn plasmas? I have 5 fucking energy. I wish I had it. Someone has Unceasing Top. I don't know who it is, but I saw the tick happen at some point. I guess I'm crazy because I'm not seeing it now, but I swear I saw like an Unceasing Top trigger happen at one point. Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing anyone with it. Oh, well done. You know, upgraded Uproar. Let's fucking go. Alright, here's the big fight. The big final elite before our big boss fight. Hope everybody's ready. Nobody has it. I do have 2 holograms. Maybe it's that? Maybe. Ah, the aggressive bitch. Okay, hidden gem. We'll see what we hit. Alright. Let's play all our freebies. No point not to. Oh, I've got no blocks in my opening hand. Uh-oh. Wait, no, I have compact. So I won't die. But y'all, my turns are numbered, and I need you all to understand that. Hotfix Claw Beam modded. Is this my replay overclock? It is. Alright, so we're gonna hold. We're gonna see if we get any of our smokestacks before I overclock this. Oof, no. Is that all my draw? I think that was. Alright, we'll overclock, see what we get. Luckily, we have fisticuffs, so it's going to be pretty okay block. Exterminate. Well, there's the smokestack. So smokestack, rocket, boost away. Oh, I would love to gang up. How much is it? 103, but I also want to uproar. Oh, can't do both. Alright, I need more block, so we'll do the fisticuffs. Then we'll do the gang up. For 103 damage. Let's go. I remember who was it? I remember there was one run we did where two of us started the game with gang up, and we were just aggressively living on gang up, and it was amazing. By the way, y'all, there is a 0% chance I get enough block this turn. It wasn't me? Aw, sorry. I've never had the card gang up. I think it might have been sour. Alright, y'all. So, I wish you the best. Carry my corpse. Rip. Rip indeed. We all ripping out here. Everybody rest in pepperoni. Cheers. I can't wait to watch my entire team pull off 300 damage this turn specifically. Oh my god, wait. Are you just doing a hyper-focused single lightning instead of like a dozen lightning strikes? Rude. Who is this? Who are you? Crazy! That's a wild build. Hey, I'm back. Whenever you play a power, I don't have a ton of powers. It would be nice, but nah, I'm not gonna be able to get. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm looking. Chill. None of this seems that good, honestly. Who we fighting? Who's our final boss? It's a single dude. Guess I can get some value out of letter opener, but honestly not. Oh, wait, cancel. Cancel. I just remembered I got 3 fucking grody potions. We'll do that. We'll get a juicy fruit. We'll drink. And I'll gain a liquid thorns. Yeah, I'll just buy out the potions. We'll buy out the potions. Did somebody say cheese? I do. I say cheese. I say free cheese for everyone. Wait, we still have one more dude to fight. No free cheese. Not for you. Not yet. Eric, you discarded one of the... I wasn't going to say anything, Darness. Yes, Darnez, I am aware I fucked up. You know, you didn't have to bring... I think we all agreed in that moment not to bring it up. I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty fucking sure we all agreed, Darnez, not to mention it. Okay, gotta get back to cleaning. I blew the music share pretty good. Might make it back to stream. Hey, wait. We're probably going to be ending pretty soon. Basically, we're at the end of our run here, so we might not still be streaming when you get back. But I appreciate you coming in and saying hi, dude. Alright, y'all. Could we stop giving him infinite strength? Could we focus a little less on playing all of our skills specifically on this turn? And maybe do more of our attacks this turn? No? Okay. Chill. Let's chill, y'all. You really, against this guy, the only thing you have to do is not play all of your skills against the first version. God damn, y'all. Please stop playing skills. I'm seeing a lot of you playing a lot of skills right now. Listen, I get it. You've got sword skills and other cool skills you want to show off. This boss killed me last run. What's funny is I think I've only ever been killed by, like, version 1 of this dude. I don't know if, like, the other two heads have ever actually given me trouble. But the one who gains the infinite strength based on your skills fucking kicks my ass. We'll see, though. There's always a first time for everything. So wait, I should have like 3 uproars. Right? 1, 2, 3. Weird. Weird how that turned out. I would only get a free strike. Well, I might get a claw. Okay, well, let's fisticuffs for a little bit of block. Upgraded defend, then we can uproar. Damn, the lightning is hilarious. Little pink! God damn. Ooh, refract. Alright, and I can do a free skill now because we're past the first dude. I drew back on the turn. It was dead. Oh, I drew block on the turn that it was dead. I'm sorry. Fuck. How many claws is this in this turn? Alright. Alright, V. I see what you're doing back there. All for one. Let's mod it. Let's strike. And all for one's gonna get me only a few cards. Ooh, wait, but that's good. Wait, but now I can't play it. Shit. Alright, y'all. Final fight. Let's go. I have 3 ferals activated. Alright, so our claws are bullshit now is what I'm hearing. I gotta only have 1 defend. And I have gang up on the turn that he's fucking intangible. Hey. Could you imagine if instead of intangible he had slippery with all those lightnings coming through? Okay, so that's 30 damage. I can only go to 29 block. No, wait, I have 2 ices. Alright, that'll be just enough. So we'll exterminate, because I think it's the only way I'll do any amount of damage. Gang up. All right, y'all. I think I'm only gonna have one round to help, so I hope you guys have got this. Oh my god. Yes, give me the draw. Yes. Yosh. Okay, I have a compact. Do I have any more status cards? I've got the dazed, but that'll be fine. We'll compact our one burn, then we'll see what that gets us. I'm at 41 blocks, so I survived this turn. Yeah, so I think I'll barrage and then charge up. He doesn't go intangible, or does he? Oh, this is the other turn, right? So he's gonna go intangible? Fuck. Okay, but no big hit. Alright. So this is our setup turn. Hidden gem. Come on, hidden gem. Hit something insane. Not quite insane. It's fine, but not insane. Don't worry, little pink. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. How much damage did we actually do on his intangible turn? I think that was shockingly good, y'all. Alright, let's go. Claw. I fight thy punch, I fight thy punch, I use my claw. 19 damage on the claws already. I have all for one. And no block in hand, y'all. I'm loving the lightning strike. Oh! God damn. Crazy and V out here going hyper mode at the end there. Holy shit, you two. Alright, y'all, but I am afraid that is all the time we have for today. I want to thank my favorite quad group of absolute insane bros. I think Little Pink, don't worry, I think everyone except me has had a carry game out of this group so far, so I appreciate you guys coming in here and taking me all the way up the Spire. But I'm afraid that is all the time we have for this evening. Don't worry, tomorrow we will be back, and I will likely be doing Slay the Spire again. But tomorrow, I don't know if we'll be doing multiplayer, because personally, I crave a bit of a character focus. Now, will it be the Necro Binder, or will it be the Regent? I don't know, but I need to dedicate an entire day to one of the newbies. So we'll see where that ends up being. But for now, I want to wish you all a good evening, a good night, a good rest of your fucking weekends. Remember, I love you all, and I hope to see you all again just as soon as possible. But for now, we're going to send y'all off to everybody's favorite porcelain maid, Joel, who's doing bro mode today. So, no, wait, is he ending? Hold on. It sounds like he's finishing stream. Never mind, no Joel. Fuck that. Send you guys to Nemi instead. So have fun, say hi, make sure you spread the love. Here is our raid target. Here is our raid message, y'all. And I hope to see you all there. And I want each and every one of you to have an amazing weekend this weekend, okay? And I'll try to have a good one too. But for now, I love you. I'll see you all as soon as possible. So let's get ready to raid. In 5, 4, 3, 2, Let's go, girl.